Hey everyone, this is question 2 from the Chapter 2 homework. And I'm looking at this data set. This data set has 21 data values in it. And as I scroll through the problem, the first thing that pops into my mind is that there is no link to a Crunchit data set. And I really don't want you to type in 21 numbers into your TI-84. I think that's unreasonable. So let me direct your attention to another website that is useful for making really nice statistical graphs. So this is called artofstat.com. So open up another tab in your browser and go to artofstat.com, and your page should look like this. I'd like to direct your attention to the upper left-hand corner where it says Web App. Click on Web Apps. And then the very first thing I want to work on is in this first row, the Explore Quantitative Data. So I'm going to click on this app. And then I'll direct your attention over to the upper left corner where it says Enter Data. I want to enter this data on my own. And then I'm going to go back to this question and I'm going to select these numbers. And I can copy those numbers. So Command C on a Mac to copy them. And then I'll go back into the web app and I will paste those data values. And there, of course, I can delete out the name of the variable because I don't need that. I don't want a histogram or a box plot. I simply want a dot plot. And so my dot plot looks somewhat skewed to the right, but I have all of my numbers that I need. So the mean of my data set is 319.25, and the median of my data set is 290.7. And so I can use this to answer all of those questions. If I'm looking for the spread of the data, since my data set is skewed to the right, the mean of my data is going to be given by the quartiles. So I'll say from 265 to 353. They may also give you the range from 164 to 740. That could also be the spread. And again, my mean and median are there. So another way to kind of get this data into a really nice looking graph, and this is another web app that we'll use from time to time, but this is what I would do if I didn't want to get this data into my TI-84, and if there was not a link to the Crunchit. This is another statistics app that you can use. I hope this has been helpful.